Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 with Dr. RP. This is our welcome to the week introduction to what we're going to be doing in week 3 and just a little orientation. And so this week we are going to, in our welcome to the week, I'm going to remind you what this week's about, talk to you a little bit about it, give you some reminders for assignments due this week, and then we don't have really any housekeeping this week, but I'll give you some updates on upcoming assignments for the following week. So here we go. This week we're talking about imposter syndrome, and I'm going to, I'm excited for you to read the chapter on in the textbook called Do You Have What It Takes, which in some ways is going to be something that would be some of the questions we asked you prior to even applying or being admitted to the program. So what kinds of supports are you using? What are you doing to help get yourself ready for this doctoral program? And then it's going to present you with some strategies to help you feel confident and ready. As you're reading that chapter, don't think about applying those tasks just to dissertation writing. Think about applying the support systems and the suggestions to your doctoral work as well. Think about how you can use those strategies, setting time aside to write regularly or to work on your assignments regularly, finding different sources of support for self-care and motivation. Think about using those for your classwork for the next couple years, and then you'll be in really good shape when it comes time to write your dissertation. The other topic that we're going to think about, besides just thinking about how to really set yourself up for success, is the fact that when we encounter big asks like this, going through the dissertation and doctoral education process, we really start to encounter imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is the experience of feeling like you're not qualified to do the thing you're doing. And this happens to all of us. I'm sure that some of you, even in the work that you're doing professionally, you feel this way. I know I feel this way in the work that I do, both in terms of writing and in terms of teaching. I go through imposter syndrome. In fact, many of you are experts in your area of expertise professionally. And it's a challenge even sometimes for me to remember that I'm an expert in being a doctoral student, and that it's okay for me to own that expertise when I know so many of you are really experts in your experience and your knowledge in other areas, and that intimidates me. So I want you to remember that imposter syndrome is normal, and in this conversation that you'll watch this week with D. Marks and I think you'll really feel encouraged that imposter syndrome is something that all of us face, and it's something that we have to really recognize and reconcile regularly. It's something that if we don't really address, it's going to create a lot of barriers to getting our work done successfully, especially when it comes time to write dissertations and then research beyond the dissertation. So I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback about that conversation with Dee and the reading for this week. The chapter on risk, I think, is a really interesting chapter on a woman's reflection on her experience trying to do research in a different way, and the worry that she has about how people are going to respond to something new and different. And as we try to push through in the academy, really changing the structures of higher education, the way things are done, the way things have always been done, as we try to dismantle systemic structures of racism, oppression, sexism, and other ways that the system has been set up to exclude and protect tiny bastions of power, we're going to need the ability to withstand that fear of what others think of us by doing things differently. And so I'm looking forward to you reading that chapter and to thinking about what would it mean if we did stuff differently? What would it mean if we pushed past our resistance and tried something in a new way? How would success look for us? I also want to encourage you, just a reminder that that feeling that resistance, feeling that uncertainty is normal. And as you develop trust with each other, trust with me, trust with Dr. Maher and the other faculty in the program, we will continue to develop those skills together. Hey everyone, Dr. RP jumping in from the future. This is 2021, the 2021 version of to update you on what assignments are due for week 3 and to give you a preview of week 4. I really liked what I said in 2020 about week 3's lesson in imposter syndrome. So I went ahead and kept that, but I want to update you on week 3. So here's what we have due this week. The first is our library research project, which is due in the discussion board. I want to remind you that you are going to think about your research statement topic as you do this project. So be thinking about how you're going to be fueling your annotated bibliography and your research topic as you do this assignment. Your initial posts are going to be due Thursday, 6/24, and you'll be discussing with each other in the message boards sometime before Sunday, 6/27. I will also be responding to your posts, and Julie Hartwell, our research librarian, will be discussing with you as well what you find. So I'm looking forward to that discussion, how you navigate the databases and what you find as you look at the topics that you are researching for this summer. Also this week, in week 3, we have a partner chat. This summer, the 3 of you are going to be partners together for all of our partner chats. You can do those in person via Zoom, or you can do them by conference call, however you decide to do it as a group. Just try to find consensus and be respectful of each other. Use the discussion prompts that are posted in Canvas to start your conversation. This week you'll be discussing imposter syndrome, what experience you've had with it in the past, and you'll see the prompts talking about the ways you've overcome that. Make sure remember that they need to be at least 30 minutes, but I prefer that you don't do classwork level discussion at least any longer than 60 minutes, and I don't think you'll need to. Make sure everyone has a chance to share and be a good listener to your partners. Afterwards, I would like you each to email me a very short summary by Sunday at midnight, the 27th. You do not need to copy your partners on that message. This is a chance for us to get to know each other better and to really deepen the relationships that you have with each other. Especially this summer, you're going to have the chance to really get to know your 2 classmates a lot better through these partner chats, and I'm excited to hear how they go for you. Looking ahead to week 4, we'll be thinking about what is a dissertation, and you'll have a chance to read chapter 2 in our text and skim an assigned dissertation, and I'll be thinking about a dissertation that in some way relates to your topic. It won't be exactly like your topic, but it'll have some tangents that relate to it. You'll turn in written draft 1 of your research statement, and there will be a discussion board about dissertations. I'm really excited for us to continue on and to think about how we're already a third of the way through this summer. As we move into the end of week 3, or into week 3, as you head into reading about imposter syndrome and thinking about what it means to really be here in this program, finishing your first year and moving into your second year, I really want you to remember that you didn't just pick this program, but we picked you too. We see you as capable, we see you as intelligent, and we really see the way that you have to contribute to this community academically, socially. We believe in you, and it's been a really hard year for all of us. You may feel that too. You may feel like, wow, I made it through this year, but am I going to be able to make it through the next couple of years? Am I going to be able to climb this mountain that's ahead of me with everything that's going on in my family, with everything that's going on in my work? Maybe I have a new job on the horizon. Maybe I'm in the middle of a new job right now. Maybe I have some uncertainty in other areas of my life, and I just wonder, am I going to be able to do this? This is the week for us to talk about it. You can, and you're going to. We see your potential, we see your capability, and we know that you're going to be able to do it. We really believe in you. And sometimes when you can't believe in yourself, knowing that others are there to believe in you is enough. So take that with you this week. Know that you're here for a reason. You're going to make a contribution to this community and to the world. And we're really looking forward to that. See you soon.